What's good, my beautiful kings and queens? It's Wini Boansi, your favorite British locked YouTuber. If this is the first time that you're watching a video of mine, make sure you hit the subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you are notified every single time that I upload. I tend to upload every Wednesday and Saturday. This is a looks and lifestyle channel with a dash of holistic vibes and a dash of self-love videos. If you are an OD and you have returned to watch this video of mine, thank you very much for your continuous support. I love you long time. So as you can see by today's title, I am just going to be talking about my holy grail products. So they're basically products that I swear by work for my locks. Yeah, my locks, not your locks, my locks. And I just want to put it out there because, like I always say, most of my hair videos, each to their own. What works for one person may not work for another person. And I've previously watched videos of other locked YouTubers talking about what they use and what works for their locks, and I'm like, ooh, build up, build up, build up. But they swear it doesn't cause build up for their locks and it works for them. But if I was to try it, I know for a fact it wouldn't work for mine. Like I say, each to their own. So first things first, if you've been rocking me for a long time, you know that this product that I'm about to show, bruv, every given opportunity I talk about it. So this is OSMO Detoxify Shampoo. I've been using this since I think 2015, and it was introduced to me by my girl Davina. At the time she was taking care of my locks for me and stuff, and I remember one time she used it on my hair and literally it was like the water was black. It was like all the dirt in my locks was just coming out, and I was like, what shampoo is that? She was like, OSMO. I was like, OSMO, where the hell did you get that from? Because listen, over here in London we're very limited in terms of like products and stuff. But anyways, long story cut short, I tend to purchase this via eBay for about £10, £11 depending on who is selling it. But it lasts me a long damn time. Look at how massive this bottle is. How much? 1000 ml. So you know, basically a litre, and it lasts me a long time. It lasts me, I could say anything between 7 to 9 months at present. On it says, you know, you can use it 1 day a week. Obviously I don't. At present I kind of wash my locks once every 3 to 4 weeks. I don't be doing the most nowadays, but yo, this really does remove the gunk out of your locks. I've been using it for years. Even when I try other shampoos here and there to do reviews and stuff for you guys, I always go back to this. For me, it doesn't leave any build up, but I'm very, if you guys have seen my lock wash videos, you lot know I go in. Like, I make sure, yeah, that all of it is just out of my hair. I'll be rinsing my hair out with water for a very long time just to make sure that there's no shampoo left. So it doesn't leave me any build up. Cost me £10 to £11. I get it on eBay. Don't worry if you kind of want to give it a try and you've forgotten the name. I am gonna leave the name of these products in the description section below. But yeah, that's that. In regards to oils, I was using coconut oil for many years, and coconut oil, you know, it did its thing. I didn't have any issues with it whatsoever. However, last year when I noticed that some of my roots were becoming a little bit thin, and I also just wanted my roots to just be thick and my locks to just be thicker in general, after watching various Yari the lochologist videos, you know what, I always mention her because I feel like she gives very awesome tips. Not every tip she gives may work for you or may even work for me, but the things that I know may work for me, I definitely pick up and I give it a try. So without further ado, I introduce you guys to Jamaican black castor oil. If my camera wants to cooperate with me. Okay, hopefully you guys can see it. I can't really see because the sun's kind of peeping through, but basically Jamaican black castor oil. I'm not fussed for brands. I really don't care for brands. I say this all the time. I literally go for whatever cheapest black pure castor oil that I could find. This one just happens to be from a brand called Yari, and then to the side it says hair growth oil. So it's 250 ml. Cost me £9 at Pax Hair Shop. My Londoners know what Pax Hair Shop is. It's everywhere. Just a bait. I say bait, yeah. I need to tone down my British slang because I've noticed I've actually got a lot of American viewers, and sometimes you lot are like, huh? But basically it's a popular hair shop, basically Pax. So that's what I get it from. What can I say? I've been using this since September, like I said. Have I noticed an increase in regards to the thickness of my roots? Yes, I frigging have. That may also be down to the fact that I now go longer without washing my hair, and I also go longer without retwisting as well. I tend to now retwist my hair about roughly every 8 weeks, I would say. How many times do I use this? I use this 1 to 2 times a week, but lately I've kind of been on a once a week spectrum. Literally, I just use a tiny teensy bit on my scalp just before bed. Should I show you guys the consistency? I don't know, it's gonna get everywhere, but if you're not familiar with black castor oil, hopefully this captures it well. It is, y'all can see it, hopefully. Right, it's quite thick. Right, this is how it looks like without me getting it everywhere. Camera focus. Oh gosh. Right. Oh my gosh. Okay, better. So this is how it looks like. It's kind of like a light brown. Well, I say light brown, more of a dark brown actually. It's a dark brown consistency. It smells very smoky. I'm not gonna lie, I really had to get used to that kind of smoky smell. It's definitely an acquired smell. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I don't like the smell. I don't like the smell. But the benefits make sense, so that's why I use it. And like I said, where it's very thick, I just use a little bit just before bed, and then I put my hair in a high bun as usual, and then put my lock sock on and call it a day. It's very, although it's very thick, it's also very moisturizing. It's also very oily, so I would not recommend using it more than 2 times a week. I would not recommend you using it very excessively. When I tell you, I just use a very little tiny bit, and I literally just rub it all over into my scalp. That's it. I don't put any of it into my locks. I'm going to say that because the other day when I was talking about it, somebody asked me on Twitter, do you put any in your locks? I actually no longer put any oils into my locks whatsoever. The only time that I may put a little bit of oil into my locks is when I'm doing a hot oil treatment, again with the castor oil, and maybe I've gone all over my scalp and there's a little bit on my hand, and I might just rub, you know, the remainder of it into my locks. Apart from that, I no longer put oils into my locks, and that just works well for me. Last but not least, that's mad. I know you lot are thinking, huh? What is that? Is that it? Like shampoo, 1 oil? Yeah, last but not least, this. I actually don't have the original bottle that it came in, but this is rose water. I ran out, so I threw the bottle away. Again, I don't give a toss for brands. Originally, I was purchasing like big 1-2 litre bottles via eBay for like, I don't know, kind of varies, anything between £8 to £12 is what I was spending. But then recently, yeah, I discovered that at my local hair shop, again Pax, they do, I think it's a 500 ml bottle for £1, and that's where I basically got this. Although this is obviously not the original one, this is just in my spray bottle. So with me, I just use whatever rose water. Again, I don't care for brands or whatever. And with this, all I do is I tend to spritz my locks with it. I don't do it every day. I probably do it maybe every other day. So maybe in a week, I probably do it maybe 2 to 3 times. But yeah, just so that it gives my locks some kind of moisture, you know, just to feed it some goodness, I use this. I know some people don't use rose water per se, but some people use distilled water. Some people just use normal water, and that works for them. In the past, I have actually tried to use like normal water that comes out of your tap, and it just used to completely just dry out my hair. Rose water doesn't do that for me. Like I said, if a little bottle from the hair shop for £1, you can't go wrong, and it lasts me. That £1 bottle that I got has lasted me about 2-3 months now. So yeah, so that's basically my holy grail items, is just 3 things. And in case you're looking at me thinking, okay, but if that's it, what do you use to retwist your hair? If you haven't watched a video of me retwisting my locks, well, my recent video of me retwisting my locks, which I'm going to put somewhere around here, I use rose water. I know people look at me like I'm crazy when I say I use rose water. Like, I don't use hair gels, I don't use pomades in my locks. I just use rose water. and rose water works with my hair. Before anybody asks, because anytime I say I retwist my hair with rose water, people always ask, what type is your hair? I didn't even really know about these hair types things. I kind of learned about it via you guys, my US followers. I didn't even know that hair types were like hair type charts and stuff were a thing. I'm between 4A and 4B. I'm a mixture of the two. So yeah, if that helps anybody, yeah, that's basically it. I use rose water to retwist my hair. So those are my 3 Holy Grail products. Obviously, from time to time, I will do an apple cider vinegar rinse. I don't know why it's called a rinse. I call it a soak. An apple cider vinegar soak, and I use Bragg's vinegar for that. I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to soaks, I'm a bit lazy, so I probably do it maybe 1 to 2 times a year. It's not something that I tend to do regularly, personally, but yeah, in the past I have also tried using what's that dishwasher soap, the lemon one, just to kind of get rid of it. And you know what, actually that was quite effective. So going forward, it definitely is something that I will do, whether it is the lemon dishwasher soap thingy or the apple cider vinegar. I will just alternate between the two. But in terms of products that I regularly use in my locks, it's just those 3. I'm a firm believer that when it comes to locks, or just a lot of things in general, less is more. Like, I'm not in this whole using like 10 products and stuff, or like mixing 101 oils together and stuff. That's just not me. And I've found that with me being very simplistic when it comes to my locks, it's just helped me, because as you lot can see, my locks are growing. My locks are almost down to my bum, and this is literally what I've been doing. Like I said, before September I was using coconut oil, and when I was using coconut oil, I wasn't mixing my coconut oil with any other oils. It was the main oil that I was using, and I would also use that as a hot oil treatment. So that's just how I roll. Any oil that I kind of use on my scalp, from time to time I also use it as a hot oil treatment, and that's that. So yeah, I hope that you guys found this video very interesting. Obviously, like I said to you a while ago, I'm not going to be regularly doing lock videos, but from time to time I will do them. So if you have any suggestions or any updates that you want me to share with you guys in regards to locks, please feel free to drop them in the comment section below. You guys know, man, I'm always open to suggestions. But yeah, until my next video, take care, be good.